Yeah, we really are, John. Take a look behind me. You can see what they're using that equipment for. They have opened up a large hole here to get down to that 16-inch water main and see the pipe, figure out what they need to do to fix it. Don and Diane, like you said, we do know that the fire is now 9,400 acres and it is burning 8 miles southwest of Walsenburg.
I'm anticipating smoke damage, but that's better than it being, leveled like a lot of people's homes are right now. So, yeah.
Kyle, thank you so much for talking to us. We really appreciate it, and we're just elated along with you that your house is still there.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's good. But again, thoughts and prayers with those folks who are not as fortunate as I am at the moment. So, thanks.
Take care. Thank you, Kyle. Have a good day.
You bet.
With that, Don, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio. In the meantime, Kelsey's family has set up a new website. It's called helpfindkelsey.com, where you can submit a tip or even learn more information about the case. Diane, we're out at Palmer Ridge High School out near Monument. It's that Red Cross shelter where many of these evacuees are staying. You might remember we talked to the governor a little bit earlier today. Well, John and Stacia, let me show you a look here. We're in Soda Spring Park. This is in downtown Manitou, and you can see where this mud just came pouring down the steps through the park here. Take a look at this wall. It's a good indicator of just how high that mud and that water got, which is why we have these businesses that have sandbagged just all of their front doors, their side doors over here to try and keep that mud and that mess out. And let me bring you over here for just a second and show you some of this debris and this mud that got washed down and that they actually shoveled out. Take a look. It's just a mix of that silty black mud. There's pine needles and sticks. And this is something I actually found in some of the debris in the park. It's a fence post, and I can't find any fences anywhere near this park that resemble this, so obviously this got washed down from somebody else's yard a little bit higher up on the hill. They tell me that they're happy with today's outcome and that they're just ready to move forward with the healing process. Now, we've concealed the identity of the victim's mother for privacy. Hugs and tears outside the courthouse today from the family of the young victim after over a year of not knowing if Garcia would pay for his crimes.
So happy. Justice has finally been done.
Today, jurors decided that there was enough evidence to prove that Jose Garcia kidnapped a 9-year-old girl on her way home from school in Pueblo back in January of 2012. That girl was able to escape and called 911 from a gas station in Colorado Springs. From the start, Garcia has admitted that he picked the girl up, but it was up to the prosecution to prove that it was against her will and that he sexually assaulted her. That young victim's mother said she and her daughter can now rest a little easier.
Peace of mind knowing that, he's not going to be out on the streets and that he can't do this to somebody else.
And Jose Garcia faces several years in prison. His exact sentence date has not been set yet. Live in Pueblo, Dustin Cuzick, KKTV 11 News. A day at the zoo takes a turn for the worse in the parking lot.
It's pretty sad.
Jeff Montera and his girlfriend are the luckier ones. Nothing was taken from their car.
In a sense, it's a relief, but you still got to replace the window.
The owner of the second car was not so lucky. They told me off camera the crooks got away with a wallet. As more and more people get out and take advantage of the warm weather, thieves are waiting to take advantage of them.
People look in the windows before, and if they see a purse or whatever, they'll probably think there's something in there.
Most of us remember to take important things like our cell phones and our wallets with us when we leave the car. But remember, a crook doesn't know if that gym bag on your front seat is full of dirty laundry or your valuables. So be sure everything important is out of sight before you leave the vehicle.
Park is close to the entryway where there's going to be people around. Always lock your doors.
Jeff says they're going to take extra precautions in the future, but they're not going to let this ruin a trip to the zoo.
We're not going to try to let it affect us too much. We're going to try to finish out what we were planning to do today.
In Pueblo, Dustin Cuzick, KKTV 11 News.